Lead magnets. If you are doing anything in digital marketing today, your website, your funnel needs to have a lead magnet. What is a lead magnet? How do you build a funnel around it? How do you maximize conversions for it? And what are just the top 5 examples that I can give you from my 17 plus years experience as a founder and marketer that is going to convert like crazy for your email list and for your bottom line, frankly? Well, we're going to get into all of that today. And if you stay until the end, when I go over these 5 killer lead magnet examples, I'm going to give you a 6th bonus example. It's an advanced lead magnet, but it is potentially the most powerful one that you can put out there, and your competition probably isn't doing it. Let's get into it. Hi, my name is Matt Ackerson. I'm the founder and CEO of AutoGrow.co, in case you don't already know that. And in today's video, I'm giving you everything you need to know in a short, compressed amount of time about lead magnets, specifically what is a lead magnet and the top 5 killer lead magnet examples, along with insights that I've learned from us as a business, having converted for us, not even talking about what we've done for our clients, where we produced hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of lead magnets for them. It's generally one of the most common tasks that we do at AutoGrow, but we've converted over 83,000 opt-in leads and bottom of the funnel leads. We've done that for our business. And the vast majority of that, it's been a mix of both paid acquisition, but a lot of that has also just been completely organic as well. So what is a lead magnet? A lead magnet is some piece of value, an offer that is valuable and free, and which you give away in order to attract potential clients or customers. It's usually a piece of content, and it's just something that is valuable. It could be something comprehensive, something very big, or it could be something very simple. But let's talk about what are examples of what typically you would be promoting on that lead magnet landing page if all you had was a lead magnet funnel. And even if that's not what you have, if you already have a funnel that's pretty comprehensive and you're looking to build it out, find something that is going to convert like crazy, here are 5 killer lead magnet examples for you to consider. All right, checklists. That is example number 1. A checklist is something that will fit, at least in terms of how we might envision it in our minds. It might be a bit longer in terms of when we actually write it, but we think of them as bite-sized pieces of value just by the name checklist. Like in my mind, I see a doctor at a hospital or an engineer at a factory or a pilot on a plane, just, okay, a single page, okay, check, check, check. It's something that is bite-sized, that is valuable, and that contains information instructing the person using it on what to do in order to successfully operate, the machine, to do a successful surgery, to successfully fly or land the plane. So checklists are inherently seen as valuable, and most importantly, they are seen as inherently valuable because they are fast to read and get value from. So one of our most popular lead magnets of all time has been our sales funnel checklist. Why did it work so well though? Well, for one thing, it was aligned with the traffic that was coming in. So the traffic was fairly targeted. We had a lot of organic traffic when we worked a bit more and promoted it like with a pop-up across our website. So we had a lot of traffic of people who were searching for, sales funnel related content and whatnot. And so it converted really, really well. It has led to, I would estimate, hundreds of thousands easily in sales for our business. The next killer lead magnet example that I want to give you is a case study. This brings up another good point that I want to teach you in terms of strategy. There are different types of lead magnets that we're talking about here, but some of them fit better at different points in your funnel. So you could run ads to a landing page, like the kind of simple lead magnet funnel that I mentioned earlier, and you could send traffic into that page. And the lead magnet could be for a case study. And you may have seen example landing pages like this, where, a company, especially if they're targeting more medium-sized businesses and corporations, or, like a larger budget typically, they'll have a landing page for a case study and they'll ask a lot of questions. So the form will be longer because they want to better qualify the lead. And it's more so like not just an opt-in lead that they're looking for, but they're looking for a lead that they can follow up with on a phone call. So you can structure your lead magnet to target those types of leads as well, like bottom of the funnel types of leads. And one of the ways that you can do that is simply by introducing more form fields in terms of how you present your lead magnet. Because a case study, it might be interesting to, just someone who's, walking around your website and, is interested in some content and has no intent in purchasing at all, and maybe they'll download it. Typically, a case study is intended to advertise your brand, establish, your service or tool or productized service as an authority, as something that is credible, as something that gets results in terms of whatever your unique selling proposition is. The next killer lead magnet example is templates, okay? Templates are just similar to checklists. From our experience in looking at our data, templates will not convert as quickly as a checklist, because a checklist is just like, okay, read this and then make sure you've done it this way in order to get a better result. With a template, there's a little bit more work implied. So in terms of mental associations that we have with different words, a template is more like, okay, that you're kind of doing work. You're not just checking boxes, right? You're filling out a worksheet, and okay, there's a little more kind of work involved with that, but it will still convert very well because it is seen as, okay, you don't have to think that much if you just kind of fill in the blanks. You still have to think a little bit. You have to take action, and you're downloading this template because you want to actually, do the work and then copy and paste, the filled out template into whatever, your email, a landing page to get a better result. So templates can convert extremely well. They're really great at helping your audience to get a specific type of result. Now, templates may not be appropriate for every type of business. You might be thinking, well, I don't know if I could come up with a template based on what I'm selling. But in that case, you might want to maybe consider a quiz, for example, might be just something that can help them to kind of think through whatever it is, the end result that you want to help them to achieve. Kind of think them step by step to that end result. The next killer lead magnet example, and this one might sound a little antiquated, a little bit, because it is one of the earliest types of lead magnets, but it is an ebook. Do ebooks still work, still convert? Yes, they do. I talked about in a previous video how another entrepreneur was selling ebooks into a niche market, paid ebooks, not just lead magnets, and had built a nearly $1 million business after making over $900,000 in sales. And he was using AI. He had figured out some sort of formula to make it work for him, and with this specific niche that he chose, it was mothers of newborns or young children, mothers of young children. It wasn't just an ebook, he was putting a price tag on it. They are not going to convert as well typically as a checklist, and probably not as well as a template, but the quality of opt-in that you could get from a lead magnet can be higher because it's going to be lower, the conversion rate in the first place, because the perceived investment to get desired value, it's a bit higher. The person opting in, the lead, they have to work a little bit more. They have to read. Do they want to get their coffee, download your ebook, set aside their computer, sip their coffee, read your ebook? If they do that, that's great, because you're really going to build a relationship with them if you know what you're talking about and you're giving them good, actionable, useful stuff based on your expertise. And it's really going to establish your authority and your brand in their mind. This next example of a lead magnet, this was actually, I think, really critical in our funnel when we surpassed over 7 figures, 1.2 million in 2021. And the lead magnet is an examples brochure. An examples brochure. So an examples brochure is just whatever you provide, and it's great because this can work for any type of business, whether you're a coach, whether you're a SaaS, whether you're a product as service, an agency, selling professional services, doesn't matter. You can come up with an examples brochure. Think of it kind of like a sales brochure. For AutoGrow, what we found works really well for us is we have a 29 examples of what you can delegate to AutoGrow to scale your business, because AutoGrow provides an all-in-one, done-for-you marketing team. So we have up to 13 different skill sets depending on the package that a client will pick: design, development, copywriting, content writing, strategy, ads, and more. So you get an all-in-one team of humans who you can just delegate work to, and it helps our clients a lot because they don't have to piece it together using different marketplaces and different freelancers and whatnot. And we take care of payroll. And anyway, we have an examples, 29 examples brochure. So first we tripled. We hit a low in the summer of 2020. Part of that was because we actually changed our core offer. But after we got our funnel locked in and we had everything lined up with our new value proposition, we also implemented this lead magnet. And in a matter of a few months, our sales had tripled, and then they quadrupled to the point where we cracked 100,000 for the first time in a single month in March of 2021. So this example works really well because it's a lead magnet that is aligned with what you are selling. And no matter what type of, if you're selling a SaaS tool, for example, you could show 29 examples of how our customers are achieving a higher, let's say it was like an opt-in tool, with opt-in tool XYZ. You get the idea. So now here's the final lead magnet example that I want to give to you. And this is an advanced lead magnet, okay? It requires significantly more work, but an advanced type of lead magnet that will convert incredibly well is a free or freemium product or tool. A free or freemium product or tool. So we wrote about the story of MailChimp in the recent past and how they were bought not too long ago for several $1 billion, I believe it was something like $6 billion by Intuit. They started as a bootstrapped business. They were an agency and they built this tool, I believe, to solve their own problem and to give more value to their clients. And then things really skyrocketed for them. Other than obviously building a great product and getting close to their customers, as Ben Chestnut, the co-founder, said, was a very important factor. They flipped the switch one day and gave away their product for free, up to a limit. So it was a freemium product at that point. People would sign up, use it for free, and then if they crossed a certain limit, they would have to pay. You don't have to build MailChimp, okay? Like I said, you can build some sort of a spreadsheet, calculator type of a thing, and that can work really well too. But if you really want to outshine your competition, going a bit deeper and having some sort of a free or freemium part of your service or tool, it can really do wonders for your business because it lowers perceived risk and it just allows people to experience what it is you ultimately want to sell them without them actually having to pay. For example, Autogrow recently launched Autogrow Freemium today, and it's a relatively simple implementation, but when people sign up for Autogrow Freemium, basically they can get access to the app interface that we have. They can see how easy it is to delegate different ideas and marketing campaigns, funnels, landing pages, whatever they want. They can start to actually plan out those ideas and they can talk with the team that they will be working with. Now, if they want to begin delegating their first task to keep the friction low and make it an easy decision, they pay $7 and that's it. And it's a very easy on-ramp, but part of it is freemium right there in the beginning. So to wrap up this video, which killer lead magnet example resonates the most with you? Which one are you going to implement or use as inspiration to make change to your website, to your funnel, to grow your business next? I'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment if you're watching this on the blog or on YouTube. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want more content like this, definitely like and subscribe to the channel and our email list. So thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. As always, keep auto growing and stay focused. I'll see you soon.